Hello, children. You are welcome to the digital classes of Christ Church Convent Higher Secondary School, Gadawara. I am Amit Toshniwal. This video is for class 12th. Subject is accounts. We are continuing with chapter number 5, retirement or death of a partner. In this video, today we shall learn a new topic, calculation of the amount payable to retiring partner. See, when a partner retires, so before leaving the firm, he takes away all that money, all that amount on which he has got right. He is owning it. So at the time of leaving of firm, the total amount is payable to the retiring partner by remaining partners. So that is calculated by adding all the various amounts and deducting his liabilities. It means he is not only given his money, but before leaving the firm, he has to pay the share of his liability too. So what heads are added? See on a screen. First, his capital balance as per the last balance sheet. Second, share of profit of revaluation of assets and liabilities at the time of retirement. Share of goodwill from the remaining partners. Any credit balance of his current account. Share of undistributed profits which were made out of gross profit during previous years. Then share in all general reserves and undistributed reserves which were kept aside during past years out of gross profit. So he has got right over undistributed profits, undistributed reserves. And share in the profit for that period between the last balance sheet date and the date of retirement. It means if he is leaving the firm in mid-session, in the middle of the year, then he will receive share of profit till date he is retiring. Till date he is retiring. What I mean to say, suppose balance sheet was made on 31st December 2017 and he is leaving the firm in the month of June 18. Then he will take share of profit for those 6 months he remained in the firm. Okay. Then his salary, commission, bonus for that period, the same one, means from the last balance sheet date till the date of his retirement. And interest on his capital for that period between the date of last balance sheet date and the date of retirement. So all these heads will be added to find out the total amount payable to the retiring partner. And what is deducted means what will be subtracted out of total amount. The first is drawings made from the date of last balance sheet to the date of retirement, any debit balance of his current account, if there is loss on revaluation of assets and liabilities. See, profit is always added to capital, so he has got right over it. But in case of loss, he will have to pay to the remaining partners, it means to the firm. Share of accumulated losses. So this is opposite to share of accumulated profit is added to his capital or to amount payable, and share of losses is accumulated losses is subtracted. Interest on capital is added, whereas interest on drawings is subtracted. Okay, and then we come to the final amount which has to be paid to the retiring partner. That will be payable amount. Okay, now the next topic is liability of amount payable to the retiring partner. If retiring partner is leaving the firm and the total payable amount to him remains with the firm, then it is considered as loan with the firm from that retiring partner. And this is the solely responsibility of firm to make payments to that retiring partner. Ab now what circumstances may occur? If firm is unable to pay this amount, it means firm does not have sufficient capital, sufficient cash. In that case, to make payments to retiring partner, that amount can be borrowed either from bank or from the continuing partners. And firm only will decide that required cash should be brought in as additional capital by continuing partners, or it will be taken as loan from the continuing partners, means remaining partners. So this is the decision of partners or decision of firm. Okay, so what is the conclusion? Conclusion is somehow ultimately this is the responsibility of firm and continuing partner, both, दोनों की रहेगी जिम्मेवारी कि they will make payment to the retiring partner. In what way they will make payments? So for this there are some methods of paying. The first method is lump sum method. Lump sum method means at the time of retirement, firm will give all the total payable amount to its retiring partner at the time of retirement. Lump sum means इकट्ठा दे देगी सारा पैसा एक बार में, अपना पैसा पकड़ो उठाओ चलते बनो. So that can be happen only in that case when firm is having sufficient cash or bank balance. So lump sum method जब होगा तो उसके लिए क्या एंट्री करेंगे? If sufficient balance is with the firm, then single entry will be done. Retiring partner's capital account debit to cash or bank account. Okay. Second case may be when the remaining partners arrange the for funds among themselves. So सबसे पहले क्या आएगा? कैश आएगा बिजनेस में, तो whatever comes in is debited. तो cash account debit. From whom it is coming? From the remaining partners. Therefore, remaining partners capital account is credited. And then the same entry will be done which is done in the first case. Sufficient balance is available now. So same entry will be done. Retiring partners capital account debit to cash account. Third case may be when there is no sufficient cash with the firm and it is not being brought by the remaining partners and firm is arranged from external sources, means bank or some other party, they are borrowing loan from the market. In that case, money comes into the business. That is why cash or bank account will be debited to from where the loan is taken, either from bank or from the third party. And next entry will be the same as in the first case, retiring partner's capital account debit to cash or bank account. It means he is paid off. Okay, so this is the first condition. This is lump sum method. At the time of retirement, whole money is being paid to the retiring partner. Okay. Second condition may be acceptance of bill for the amount payable. So acceptance of bill you already studied in class 11th. पढ़ा है आपने bills of exchange. So they will give their acceptance कि yes, in so and so time, after a certain period of time, whichever is decided by the partner, remaining partner and retiring partner, वो आपस में बैठ के decide कर लेंगे. Then in that period of time, for that period of time, a bill will be written and remaining partners will give their acceptance. It means a retiring partner will be the drawer. So entry will be made, retiring partner's capital account debited to bills payable account. Acceptance is given for the amount due. Okay. Next condition may be कि payment is made in installment, not in lump sum, not through bills. In installment, जब इंस्टॉलमेंट में देंगे पैसा तो नेचुरली उस पर फर्म को ब्याज भी देना होगा. इंटरेस्ट विल बी पेड टू द रिटायरिंग पार्टनर फॉर द टाइम हिज कैपिटल विच इज़ नाउ अ लोन टू द फर्म विथ फर्म. जो पैसा उसका कैपिटल था फर्म के पास है, अब वो लोन कहलाएगा और उस पर जब इंस्टॉलमेंट में पैसा रहेगा तो फिर फर्म को उस पर इंटरेस्ट भी पे करना होगा. सो व्हाट एंट्रीज विल बी मेड? First entry will be capital account is closed, so retiring partner's capital account is debited to retiring partner's loans account. अब उसका पैसा लोन में कन्वर्ट हो गया तो पहली एंट्री लोन में कन्वर्ट करने की होगी. दूसरा, जब अमाउंट ड्यू हो जाएगा इंटरेस्ट का उसका, देन interest account is debited to retiring partner's loan account, and when payment is made, so account is closed, loan account is closed, that is why it is debited. So retiring partner's loan account debited to cash or bank when payment is made. Okay. And fourth method may be annuity, payment by annuity. Annuity means per annum. हर साल देंगे उसको पैसा, साल के साल. तो ये इंस्टॉलमेंट ही है, लेकिन इंस्टॉलमेंट सालाना होने की बजाय मंथली, क्वार्टरली, हाफ ईयरली भी हो सकती है, इसलिए उसको इंस्टॉलमेंट मेथड कहेंगे. और एन्युटी मेथड का सीधा मतलब है साल के साल पैसा देंगे, बीच में नहीं. सो नाउ टू कंडीशंस में अराइज. फर्स्ट कंडीशन इज आइदर पेमेंट इज मेड ऑन द वेरी फर्स्ट डे ऑफ द ईयर, एंड सेकेंड पेमेंट इज मेड on the last day of the year. In both the cases, interest will be paid. जितना पैसा फर्म के पास रह जाएगा रिटायरिंग पार्टनर का, उस पर फर्म को ब्याज तो देना ही होगा रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को. ठीक है. तो क्या एंट्री होगी? सबसे पहली एंट्री हो जाएगी रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट. अब डेबिट क्यों होता है हर बार रिटायरिंग पार्टनर का कैपिटल अकाउंट? क्योंकि अकाउंट क्लोज हो रहा है उसका, तो क्लोज कैपिटल अकाउंट क्रेडिट होता है, क्लोज होगा तो डेबिट हो जाएगा. रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट इज डेबिटेड टू एन्युटी सस्पेंस अकाउंट. ठीक है. देन इंटरेस्ट इज ड्यू, तो इंटरेस्ट इज ड्यू की एंट्री क्या हो जाएगी? इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट इज डेबिट टू एन्युटी सस्पेंस. एंड व्हेन पेमेंट इज मेड, जब उसको पैसा चुकाया जाएगा तो एन्युटी सस्पेंस अकाउंट इज डेबिटेड टू कैश और bank account. Okay, so these four methods are there through which the amount payable to the retiring partner is made. So you have got some solution, some questions based on that. So go through those and solve them in your fair notebook. In next video we shall continue with what treatment is done of goodwill and other accounts when a partner is demised. मतलब जब पार्टनर मर जाता है तब क्या होगा. So we'll see in the next video. Till then, you have to solve numericals based on these four conditions in your fair copy. Thank you.